Hello everyone, my name is Joni and welcome to Love Qualified, a ministry that is dedicated to encouraging others to experience the sovereign love of the one true God who has qualified us to be his beloved ones. So this is another writing vlog where I will be sharing with you guys the journey for writing, editing and publishing my novel, which is the third novel in my contemporary Christian romance series. So if you would like to see how I finish the second drafts, then keep watching this vlog. In my last vlog, I showed you guys how I started draft 2. If you've not watched that vlog yet, go and watch it because I also went to Ghana and I posted some really fun clips there, so you want to check that out. I ended last vlog saying that I had gotten up to chapter 18. This morning I finished revising chapter 18 before I went to work. I have come back from work. Well, I got back from work like hours ago. It's currently 10:26 p.m. now. I'm gonna try to see if I can revise chapter 19 before I go to bed, and see if I can do chapter 20 before midnight as well. It's likely not gonna happen, but I'm gonna see if I can do at least one chapter. So yeah, I came back today and I was making some TikTok videos to use because I was running low on my stock, so I was making some TikTok videos to post on TikTok so I can market my books. I've found that TikTok, like marketing on TikTok, has really helped me this year, and it has really been like a game changer for my author business. So I've been consistent with that since like March, and I've really yielded results. Another sort of business thing that I wanted to share with you guys, which I'm really excited and grateful for, is the fact that this last month we officially got all our money back that we spent on expenses this year for the author business, not just like a particular book. Because you guys know, if you've watched the vlog where I talked about how much I spent publishing my debut novel, The One Who Knows Me, I have made that money back by God's grace. So I used to publish that novel, but I'm talking about all the expenses that I have made, that I've had this year in 2022. The income has sort of surpassed the expenses, and now we are at a positive. So the next few months for the income we're gonna get for October, November, December are gonna be surpluses, which is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful for that. So I just wanted to share that little sort of business news or business milestone like that for this year. So yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can edit chapter 18, and then I will update you guys later. Hello everyone. Today is the 10th of October. It is Monday and I just got back from work. I am coming here to give you guys a few updates which I'm excited about. Well, not majorly exciting, but I thought I'll come and give you guys an update. First of all, we have reached the halfway point. So I finished revising chapter 20 yesterday. So like I said, I've been going through and fixing those problem areas, those big picture edits, and I've been doing line editing at the same time, which makes the process a bit slower, but I'm happy that I'm doing it that way. So I'm going to be working on chapter 21 tonight. I have also discovered this podcast. I don't know if you guys can see the name, but basically it's called the Ask Ally podcast, or it's called Self-Publishing Advice and Inspirations. It's a podcast that features people from the Alliance of Independent Authors. I don't know if you guys have heard about this Alliance of Independent Authors. Basically, I've been thinking about joining the Alliance of Independent Authors. It's like a network or community of authors, of independent authors, like all around the world. I think it was started by a British woman called Orna Ross and another guy. But basically, people like people who are big in like the independent publishing industry, the self-publishing industry, like Joanna Penn and people like that, who are like really successful as indie authors. They're part of this, and they literally like provide like inspiration, advice, and about like writing craft, about the business of publishing, about like marketing, like loads of other things. This podcast has been so helpful and so encouraging for me. So I've just been listening, for example, now I'm listening to an episode which is talking about like rapid releasing and things like that. I've just finished listening to some other episodes about like the creative side of publishing, like writing. And every month the members of the alliance send in like questions, and then the owners, or the people at the top, they answer these questions. And I've learned so much from listening to these episodes. I am planning to join this alliance next year. You have to pay a yearly fee to become a member. I think you get like free uploads for your book on Ingram Spark. Some of you may know that if on Ingram Spark, when you upload your book, you need to pay a fee. But if you're part of the Alliance of Independent Authors, you get a code, which means that upload is going to be free. I think there's a number of uploads that you can do every month, and it's going to be free, which I think is amazing. And not just that, they have like loads of other, like they have communities there of like independent authors and loads of other benefits, like advice and like the business side of publishing, which is great. So yeah, I just wanted to share that podcast with you guys. And if you guys don't know about it, if you're interested in like the business side of indie publishing and stuff like that, then yeah, definitely check it out. The other thing I wanted to mention was that I'm going to try and be a bit more honest about like my indie author journey, and just sharing like the highs and lows and things like that, to be a bit more realistic in terms of how things go. I shared earlier on this video that I had now turned my income revenue or something into a positive, because we had got all the money back that we've spent so far this year, which is amazing. The last week or so, sales have sort of slowed down. I went from an average of like 3 to 4 books a day to about 1 to 2, and some days even nothing. And I was wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? Because I mainly use TikTok to market my books, so social media. I have done one sort of paid email newsletter, but that didn't really yield very much results. And then I use like book funnel, so I joined sort of like discounted like promos, like group promos. Some months, not all the time, not every month. I'm not really sure if that really like yields very much. The most yield I've gotten, a return on investment, which I haven't really paid very much, is using TikTok. So algorithm marketing, whatever you call it. I think TikTok is a part of like an algorithm marketing, because it relies on the TikTok algorithm to push your video out to new readers who will then buy your book. So I've had the most success on TikTok, and I know I've been quite open about that here on the channel. So there was a time back in May, just before my second book release, my second book, The One Who Loves Me, where the views on TikTok was like really low. And I was panicking, because I was like, well, my book release is like in like 2 weeks or so. I don't want my views to keep low. I was using like trending sounds, I was, making the book formats and things like that, and pushing out the messages and doing everything the same. And my views were constantly, I think like 6 or 7 videos for a whole week or so, my views were just like really low, and I was getting really worried about it. I did a lot of research to figure out like what I was doing wrong. I was like, am I being shadow banned? Like, is TikTok like punishing me for something I've done? This is the whole thing about social media, isn't it? This is why you need to literally like build your author newsletter, because social media is very, very like, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I think you really need to build your author newsletter, which I have been doing with the help of like TikTok and social media. So yeah, that happened. And then I just, the only advice after doing my research, the only advice I got was that just to keep pushing the book, like just to keep doing what you're doing, just keep consistent. And I kept consistent, and I was just posting videos, and about a week or so, the views started going back up again. So I don't know what happened. So this week, that has happened again, where a few of my videos have, like the last few videos I've posted were like really low views, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And that means that the sales were, that you could literally tell, like, because the videos weren't doing as well, the sales literally like tanked. But that's literally what I love about being an indie author, is that you have access to the dashboard. You can see what marketing strategies are working and what things aren't working, because I know that TikTok works for me. That's why I put a lot of my time and stuff in marketing my book on TikTok, and forming a relationship with new readers, because I know that works. It's about marketing, is about forming relationships. I know that works. I keep doing that. And then I think my video yesterday or the day before has started getting more views, and I think it's getting close to 1,000 views now, and I can see that the sales are starting to come through again, which again is so I'm so happy about that. But what I did was I tried not to panic, and I just kept being consistent, and I've been posting every day for the last week, using trending sounds and things like that. And yeah, so I'm just grateful for the fact that, as an indie author, we have access to things like that, where you can literally see what is working. You can tweak things in your business plan and sort of make decisions. That's the thing about being an indie author. You make these decisions and you choose these different marketing strategies. If things work, you know that you chose them. And if things don't work, then, yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to update you guys about today, sorry I've been talking for so long, is that the other thing I like about being an indie author is just the fact that you can adjust your time. You have control over the publishing timeline. Obviously, you guys know that I've been sharing my deadlines with you, but I've constantly been adjusting them because I work full time. At the moment, I'm working Monday to Friday. My job is very hectic. I get back home, I'm tired. And like I said, writing for me, I don't want to force myself to write. I never want to see writing as a chore or something that would, make me feel depressed or something that would make me feel low or anxious. I see writing as a way of release, and I love writing. I enjoy writing. So I just want to not put pressure on myself. So I should have made my own. I was doing my publishing plan. I should have allowed 2 months for developmental edits, because I know, number one, I hate developmental edits. They're my least favorite type of edits, and it takes me so long to get through them. So I should have allowed 2 months, which means September and October. So I have pushed my deadline to October 31st, which is my deadline to finish draft 2 of the third book in this series, my contemporary Christian romance series. So I have adjusted it. It was the end of September at first, then it was October 12th, now it's October 31st. I'm really hoping that I can finish. Now that we're halfway there, I think we can do it. So we'll just keep, working ahead to see how things go. So yeah, I'm gonna do a dance workout, and then I'm gonna do some editing. So yeah, I'll update you guys later. Hello everyone, it's Sunday afternoon. I just got back from church not too long ago, and wanted to update you guys that I got to chapter 23 last night. I haven't finished chapter 23. I think I'm on the second scene. I am meeting with a friend later this evening around 6 o'clock. I'm going to be meeting her in central London. She's also a YouTuber. I'll leave the name of her channel down below. She's a writer friend. So we're going to hang out. We've never met in person, even though we've been talking for years, and she even beta read my novel, The One Who Loves Me, and we haven't really met in person, and she lives in London too, so we thought we would meet and just catch up, and if time permits we might do a bit of writing together, because she's also a writer, like I mentioned. So yeah, that's exciting and something to look forward to. I will update you guys later today. Hi guys, this is my friend Nikki. She's Ghanaian, guys. All this time I thought she was Caribbean, but she's Ghanaian. So yeah, Nikki, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh my gosh, okay. What should I say? So I'm a writer, obviously, and an actress and an educator.
Whoop, whoop.
And yeah, I live in London.
Whoop, whoop.
And yeah, I'm really excited to meet with Joan for the first time.
Yay, we're meeting for the very first time today, and like I showed you guys before, we are in Royal Hall Festival.
Oh, also, little channel plug.
Yeah,
Come
channel.
over to Artist Archives, all lowercase.
Yeah, I will add her channel down below and I'll leave the name on the screen. Go and follow her channel. She does loads of stuff, like if you're into performing arts, like drama, writing, go follow her. She's so talented. And for the faith perspective as well, she's so talented. It's always so good to meet other Christian writers because you never find people, especially in the UK. So go follow her channel, guys. Hello guys, so I had a whole plan of showing you guys the stuff that I was going to do on this very day that you see me recording this b-roll, but the day did not go as planned. I woke up, I did my exercise, but I was feeling really tired and I wasn't feeling motivated to vlog. So what I decided to do is just show you guys a footage of b-roll and just explain to you guys what has been going on and why I wasn't vlogging so much in the month of October. The month of October ended up turning out to be a very discouraging month. It was filled with so many lows. I experienced some bereavement. One of my very close friends lost a family member, and I was just trying to navigate through that, and that sort of discouraged me, and I lost the motivation to write, which is why I was only able to go through about 10 chapters of editing for the whole month. But we made progress. And I got up to chapter 29. In this b-roll, I was trying to type chapter 29 because it's a new chapter that I added to this draft. And hopefully by tomorrow, which is the last day of October, I would have finished chapter 29 and moved on to chapter 30. So there are 40 chapters in this draft and then an epilogue. My new deadline to finish this is now the 13th of November. And then I'll be able to send it to my beta readers. But that's the thing about being an indie author. You have you have the right to change your deadline, but you can also be very laid back about things, and sometimes you need someone to sort of push you, but there's no one to push you because it's your business, you're doing it yourself, you have the control, so you have to push yourself and you have to motivate yourself. That's exactly what happened this month. I wasn't feeling very motivated, and so I left things and did not do as much work as I wanted to, but things are a bit better now. I'm still loving the story. I am almost getting to the midpoint where things, intensify, and then we get to the Dark Night of the Soul, and then we get to the resolution part of the book. I really enjoy this story. I really love it, and I can't wait for you guys to read it soon. I'm excited to give my beta readers next month. All three of them are still in the loop, and they would be happy to read the book for me and give me feedback. And so I think we're still on track to give my editor on January. So let me know what you accomplished this month. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of the day. God bless you, and bye bye.